This is going to be short, sweet, to the point. In response to Nutnfancy's the Greater Good videos, too many people think that taking away a person's ability to defend themselves will somehow make it safer for everyone else. Think that by disarming me, by making it impossible or improbable for me to defend my family, to defend my freedom, to defend my life, that it will make everybody who's afraid of guns, who's afraid of knives, who's afraid of dangerous things, safer. You think that all of a sudden it will magically make evil people stop being evil and that they'll no longer do bad things. You think that for some reason, if a bad guy who wasn't obeying the laws in the first place has more legal restrictions placed on him, that he's magically going to follow those rules instead. There's a problem with that line of thinking. They're criminals for a reason. They're not going to obey new laws once they're put in place. Stop thinking that putting restrictions on law-abiding citizens by the people who obey the rules, that you will make bad things stop happening. It's too easy for a citizen who is intent on causing harm to cause harm, whether it's with a truck full of chemicals, gasoline, nitrogen, whatever the case may be. Pick it. Bad things happen, and the only way to prevent them is for good people to be prepared to stand up and do the right thing when the time comes. Recent events have caused many people to lash out, scream in fear that they must fight the gun owners. They gotta take those assault weapons away. Any weapon, any inane object in the hands of a madman is an assault weapon. It didn't have to be a gun that did the damage at Sandy Hook Elementary. It could have just as easily been a recap of the Oklahoma City bombings, where somebody with a couple 100 pounds of ammo ran a truck into that schoolhouse and blew it up. An individual who took action was ready, willing, and able to lose their life in the activity. It didn't matter if they used guns or something else. It's too easy to blame the law-abiding public. Oh, let's take the guns away. It doesn't solve your problem. Will you disarm the police? No, you won't do that. Will you disarm the military? Oh, that would be ridiculous. So why disarm the law-abiding public who is there, ready, willing, and able to stand up when somebody does something bad? If there was a responsible citizen in place at any of the more recent events, wait, there was one. The mall in Oregon, a responsible, capable citizen stood up with a weapon and backed the bad guy down. He ran away and took his own life. Do we see anything about that in the media? Do we see anybody saying, oh, look at the good that this does? No, we don't. Because they're too busy ranting and saying that guns are bad. All it takes is one person willing to do the right thing. One person who has trained themselves and taken on the responsibility to step up and take action. So stop thinking that taking away the right of the individual to protect their home, to prevent tyranny, to stand up and do the right thing when evil rears its head. Stop thinking that that's going to magically fix your problems. Evil exists. People will continue to do bad things. They'll just find different ways to do it. So isn't it better to have somebody who is capable, competent, willing, and able to do the right thing be there? Those are the questions you really need to ask yourselves. Stop relying on other people to fix your problems. Be the one to stand up and do it yourself. Don't let somebody take away your abilities. Practice them. Become competent. Become capable. And be the one who stands up and does the right thing when the time is called for.